Let's cut off people that's not adding value to us. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hopefully y'all blessed. Hopefully y'all amazing. Hopefully y'all great. If you don't know me, my name is Michael Benjamin. I'm the CEO of Consumer Ammunition Tactics, or CATS. We basically provide y'all with consumer rights education, credit repair, things like that, just so you know how to exercise your rights as a consumer. So today, I want to really just touch on the mindset aspect of things. I want to talk about discipline, because a lot of y'all aren't disciplined. And I say that to say it's not only just in credit, but just in life. And you got to understand that, how you do anything is how you do everything. How you do anything is how you do everything. So we need to understand that going forward here in 2023. If we're going to achieve all our credit goals, if we're going to achieve any goal that we want in life, we have to understand that how we do anything is how we do everything. If you want to get that great credit score, if you want to, meet that girl, meet that guy, make that amount of money, you have to have discipline. It's discipline. Discipline in itself is self-love. Do you love yourself? You got to ask yourself, like genuinely ask yourself, do you love yourself? Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, do I love myself? If you love yourself, you will be disciplined. The reason why you're not disciplined is because you're not thinking about that. We have to be disciplined if we're going to achieve, whatever goal we're trying to accomplish. If we're trying to get that deletion, we're trying to delete that collection, delete those student loans, delete those charge-offs, right? We have to be disciplined. How we do anything is how we do everything. Are you waking up and you're praying, you thanking God for the day? Are you waking up, you going to the gym? Are you just, saying, oh, I'm good, I'm not going to go to the gym? You have to be disciplined. We have to be disciplined. The thing about motivation is very dangerous, because you're not always going to be motivated. You're not always going to be inspired. I can come out here, drop a video, maybe you get inspired for a little bit, but then it's going to wear off. That's why you have to have discipline. Discipline, self-discipline. Just start one day at a time. We always talk about, oh, new year, new me, but it's like you gotta maintain that discipline under any condition. Discipline is very, very respected. Discipline is sexy. You going to the gym every day, that's sexy. You complaining every day, nah, we're not about that. And one thing we gotta understand too is the importance of environment. Environment is so important. A lot of people don't even realize how important environment is without even realizing it. Environment is so important, because you got to think if you have a loaf of bread, it's inside the container or whatever you want to call it. It's inside the bag. If there's one spoiled piece of bread, the entire thing might as well go, right? Because it's they're in the same environment. So one piece of bread spoiling ruins it for everybody. So this is why we got to get in a better environment as well. We have to be in a better environment. When it comes to being disciplined, your mindset has to be right. What predicates that mindset being right? Your environment changing. If you're not in the right environment, you have to get out of that environment and get in a better environment. Your environment has to change. Your environment has to change, and then your mindset has the opportunity to change. Once your mindset has the opportunity to change, now you have that discipline that you need. You have to be disciplined. I'm telling y'all, everything's going to align as it should. How you do anything is how you do everything. The same way that I've been able to be disciplined was what allowed me to continue to be disciplined when I left my job. Those of y'all that don't know me, those of y'all that don't know my story, basically I started a credit repair company, or CAT, Consumer Ammunition Tactics, and I made it profitable, and then I was able to leave my job, my 9-to-5, chemical engineering. Engineers get paid very well. So I still had discipline when I didn't even feel like it. I didn't just go to the gym when I was motivated. I was working from 6 to 4:30, and then from 5 to 7 going to the gym, and I'm working on my business from like 7 to 10 or 11. So it's like I just had to put in the work. I made no excuses. Your body doesn't care. The results doesn't care. If you want to get those deletions, you have to be disciplined. It's not just about credit. It's not just about credit repairs. It's not just about sending those letters. It's about being disciplined in all areas of your life. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that I was able to be disciplined, as far as still going to the gym, still working on my business, going to work and all of that. I didn't want to go to the gym after work. It got to the point I was going to the gym at 3 a.m. I was going at 3 a.m. I would go at 3 a.m. to like 5 a.m. and I'd go straight to work. 6 a.m. to 4:30 and I'll work on my business from 5 till I sleep. So we have to be disciplined. If I didn't maintain that discipline, I probably would have left my job and I wouldn't have been in a good schedule how I am now. I still wake up, early every day. And I'm doing what I need to do, even if I don't feel like it. It's late at night right now. I'm recording this video. I don't always feel like it, but I just maintain that discipline, and that's what we need. I don't know who needs to hear the message, but I knew I just need to hop on here and talk about discipline, because I know somebody's lacking it. I know somebody doesn't feel like it. I personally didn't even feel like recording the video, but I was like, okay, I know I need to give y'all some information. I know I need to give y'all some game. I know I need to talk to y'all, give y'all the message so that y'all can move forward. Somebody out there is going to move forward. YouTube videos, it's going to stay. It might be a year. It might be 2 years. It might be 2 weeks. I don't know. But we have to be disciplined. When you maintain that discipline, you're going to see it in every aspect of your life. This is why I talk about the gym so much. This is why I talk about discipline with the gym so much. Because everything is going to align. You're wondering why you're not deleting those collections. Because you don't got energy to work on doing the collections. Because you didn't go to the gym. Because you didn't set a set schedule. You just sleeping, letting your alarm do what it do. You don't even have an alarm. You just wake up whenever you feel like it. You feel me? So it's like we got to be disciplined, man. We got to be disciplined. If we're not disciplined, it's just a recipe for disaster, because you're just allowing anything to happen. Like anything can happen. It's just so unorthodox. That's why you got to be disciplined, because it's like, okay, I might be motivated today. I'm not motivated tomorrow. Now I'm not going to do nothing about it. It's just all over the place. It's just stressful even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's just be disciplined. Let's be disciplined. Let's cut out things that don't serve us. When we talk about discipline too, it's not just about working out when we don't feel like it, sending those letters when we don't feel like it. Let's cut off people that's not adding value to us. Let's go unfollow people that's not adding value to us. If you go to my IG, I don't follow too many people, because I look at it like, okay, I'm following XYZ. Are they adding value? If they're not adding value, by default, they're subtracting value. So some of y'all need to go to your IG and start unfollowing people. Because I told y'all, that mindset change is predicated by the environment change. Your environment has to change before that mindset changes. So it goes environment, mindset, the discipline. In order for that discipline to continue to live, your mindset has to be different. You have to view difficult differently. This is difficult. I don't want to do it. But you have to view difficult differently. Somebody write that down. View difficult differently. You have to view difficult differently. You have to view difficult as if, oh, it's super easy. I love it. But that's not going to happen if you're in the wrong environment. If you're on the phone with somebody, they talking negative, talking about, I hate doing this, I hate doing that. Oh, I'm going to try to do all this, I'm going to try to do all that. They basically cursing all up in your ear, and your subconscious mind is eating it up. Y'all ain't heard about the book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind? Y'all don't know about the subconscious mind? What you put on the subconscious mind is going to impress it, and it's going to basically frame your way of thinking. So that's why you got to train your mind to know like what's good and what it needs to be receiving. That goes back to the discipline. The discipline is getting away from those types of conversations. I'm not going to sit on the phone with you if you're talking crazy. If you're talking about negativity, if you're talking about, I can't do XYZ, oh, I can't go to the gym, I don't have time, and all of that. I already know that I know the power of the subconscious mind. So the mind is registering that. And me personally, I can't even personally say those kind of things in my life, talking about I can't and all that. I damn near want to throw up when I'm saying it. Like that's like how I've registered my mind. So that's how I've trained my mind. Like it's to the point when I hear the word can't and all that, I damn near feel nauseous. So it's like you gotta damn near feel nauseous at the thought of not being able to do something. Not being able to do something that's positive. Right? You gotta train your mind so that you are disciplined. You gotta train your mind that you feel weird when you don't go to the gym. You gotta train your mind that you feel weird when you don't send out those disputes. You feel weird when you're not being productive. You feel weird when you're not on your purpose. What's your purpose? What's your purpose in life? Are you just here to waste time? Are you just here to just not add value? Like what are you here for? You just here to look pretty? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we've got to be disciplined. We've got to focus. And that's going to help us get to the next level. It goes deeper than the credit. It goes deeper than getting those collections deleted. It goes deeper than all the technical stuff we could do with credit. I just need y'all to be in that mindset that you're going to be disciplined. Go ahead and do an audit of the people around you. Look at the last 10 text messages you sent. What were y'all talking about? Think about, what can I do to get in the best environment? What can I cut off? Who can I cut off? I'm not telling you to cut off like every single person in your life or whatever, but it's worth having a conversation about. Because discipline is one of those things that 99% of people, I would say, struggle with. I say struggle. I won't say like it's easy, because I think everybody at some point, discipline is... everything's a mindset thing, to be honest, but everybody goes through something when it comes to discipline, even the most disciplined people. But it's just that you got to look at it like, if they're able to do it, I can do it too. That goes back to the mindset, right? And the mindset, like I said, the mindset's followed by that environment. So if you're in the wrong environment, you're already losing. You're playing a losing game already. That's why you got to get in a better environment. You got to be around people that's having better conversations. And the social media age we're in right now, it's so good because you don't even technically have to physically be in a different environment. Like, you could just be entertained by different information. Like the fact you're watching the video right now, you're in a certain environment right now. You're in an environment where we talking about improving. We're talking about getting to the next level. And, we just talking about something purposeful. We're not talking about no BS, no nonsense. I'm not just saying, live a whole boring life and all that. I like to have fun too. But it's like, we've got to be in that mindset of how are we going to maintain that discipline. So we're having a productive conversation right now. So it's good for you to watch, my videos, because you're going to get productive conversations. We're talking about the mindset. We're talking about the credit. We're talking about, getting to the bag. We're talking about making money in your sleep. We're talking about mentorship. We're talking about investing money in yourself. We're just talking about all the things that you should be aware of when it comes to creating that discipline. So yeah, man, just keep that in mind. I just want y'all to take that message, take heed of that message, be disciplined. If you want to be disciplined, you got to have that mindset change. How do you get that mindset change? You got to change your environment. Unfollow people that's not serving you. Stop having negative conversations. Stop cursing yourself out. Don't say, I can't do XYZ. You got to damn near feel like you're going to throw up if you say something negative like that to yourself. If I say I can't do something, I almost want to throw up on myself. Don't put your limitations on me. Don't say, oh, you can't do XYZ. You can't do it. That's how you got to treat it when people are saying that you can't do something. If they say, oh, you can't do XY, you can't do it. Let them live with their own limitations. You're not going to live with your own, you don't got no limitations. You could do anything. You got to damn near be delusional. You got to damn near be delusional to be disciplined, to be honest. Because it's like, if you're aiming to do something, like something extraordinary, most people are going to look at you like you're crazy. They're going to look at you like, oh, you can't do it or whatever. But you keep maintaining that discipline. You're getting a little bit better each and every day. You eating right, you going to the gym, you focus on your purpose, you're not going out every Friday, Saturday night. You know, it's a Friday night right now. You doing what you need to be doing. You gonna be in a different level. You gonna be at a different space than those people around you that's talking crazy. And on top of that, you should get away from those people. I'm not saying never talk to them again, but put them in the right box where they're at. Just not celebration, hanging out purposes. But then you have your productive people over here. So maintain that discipline. Changing that environment is number one. I hope y'all can take that from the video. If you haven't changed your environment, once you change that environment, your mindset is allowed to change. Your subconscious mind is so powerful. Don't sleep on your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is going to be what allows you to know, okay, I can impress my mind to let it know that I can do anything. Whatever your goal in life is, you can do it. You can achieve it. You just have to see it. Read the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, right? Anything the mind can believe and conceive, it can achieve. So just really understand that. Have that relationship with God. Are you around people that believe in God, or are they worshiping the devil? You feel me? So it's really understand. Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. That's a book too you can read. So it's just get your mind right. Like I said, environment doesn't always have to be physical. I reference some books right now. That's an environment. You're reading a book, you're in a whole different environment versus you just reading some nonsense. You reading some nonsense, some celebrity news that got nothing to do with you. You making them money. You making them more money. You're not making money by knowing what's going on with them unless you some publicist or something, unless you paparazzi. But you probably not. So it's focus on yourself and be disciplined. Discipline. Take action. Don't be allergic to execution. Most of y'all are allergic to execution. And I'm not judging you right now. You might be watching a video. Maybe you're allergic to execution. I'm giving you a moment. I'm giving you a chance to stop being allergic to execution. You got to take action. Once you take action, you're going to see it. You're going to be like, damn, I took action. That felt good. Even if you attempted something and you thought you couldn't do it, and you attempt it and you're like, damn, I can't do it. At least you know now. You attempted it, right? That's better than living in regret. Damn, what if I tried? What if I attempted? What would have happened? You know what I'm saying? So no harm in attempting. Make an attempt. And the beautiful thing about, the concept of how you do anything is how you do everything. You just get the gym covered. You just get your spirituality covered. Everything else is going to fall into place. The credit's going to come right. The car approvals, whatever you desire, things are just going to start falling into place. It's not going to be an overnight thing, obviously, because, things take time. Credit takes time. All of that takes time. But are you going to go to the gym and then tomorrow you just super buff? Are you going to go to the gym and then tomorrow you just lose all the weight? It don't work like that. It takes time. So with that being said, you got to look at it time is going to pass anyway. So you might as well be productive, right? So really look at it like that. And that the fact that I made that statement right there, that's a mindset, right? That's a mindset change that's a mindset that a lot of people don't have. They don't look at it like that. They don't think far ahead. From whenever you're watching this video, 5 years is going to pass by. So why don't you just start your journey? You're going to meet 5 years, God willing. You're going to meet 5 years from now, regardless. So it's why not be aiming towards your goal? Why not be disciplined with it? Don't just be thinking in the now. You want to think in the now, live in the moment. I get it. People be saying that. But you want to also plan ahead. You got to plan ahead. Most people don't be planning ahead. Most people don't be thinking for the future. They just be thinking of the now, and that's it. Don't be limited in your thinking. Think far ahead in the future so that you can be more disciplined. What kind of life do you envision for yourself? Do a vision board. Do whatever you need to do to, see the vision. Paint the picture. But the main thing is to be disciplined. If you're disciplined, everything's going to fall into place. I promise you. Everything's going to fall into place. Me leaving my job, the 9-to-5, the chemical engineering job, I don't think it would have been as smooth if I wasn't disciplined while I was over there, because I was under their company, observing the practices they're doing, looking at procedures and things like that. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to bring that into my business. And I was working well for them, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, I'm going to bring this into my business. But I was still disciplined enough to be like, okay, I'm also going to go to the gym. I'm also going to do all of this. I could have been like, oh, I'm working on a business. I'm working a job too. I'm not going to go to the gym. But it doesn't work like that. Life don't work like that. If you want to succeed in life, you got to be disciplined. I maintained that discipline. Then when I left the job, I'm able to go to the gym when I want and go all in on my business. Right? And now I'm seeing even more results. So it's just, you got to understand, life is about being disciplined. You're not always going to feel like it. I didn't feel like dropping the video that I'm dropping right now, but I'm sure it's going to bless somebody, right? Look at it as like, I'm selfish if I'm not disciplined. Not only are you selfish, you don't care about yourself, because being disciplined leads to a better life. So if you got to look at it like that. If I'm doing something and I know it's going to lead to a better life, but I choose not to do it, do I really care about myself? Like, you got to ask yourself that question. And by you being disciplined, you're going to be able to bless the people around you. So you being selfish if you're not being disciplined, because you're basically positioning yourself to be able to bless those around you. And you got to understand, we're not going to be physically here forever. So you just got to leave your mark while you can. So don't be selfish. You can be selfish in certain instances, but in my point, don't be selfish. So be disciplined. Care about yourself. Do you have self-love? We always talk about self-love this, self-love that, self-care this, self-care that. Discipline. If you're not disciplined, then you're not self-loving, you're not self-caring, you're not doing none of that. So that's why you got to be disciplined. Hopefully this message helps. Share it with somebody that needs to hear the message. If it touched you, definitely subscribe, like, comment, share, the whole 9. Catch you on the next one.